What is up, folks? Here we are with a big pile of games again. This is Hammerfist here. Why is that my name? One day I'll tell you. It's not even that complicated, to be honest. Another kind of pickup video, just explaining what I've been kind of doing with my physical gaming collection. Oh look, paper towels. I have to water that. This is protein. I've been focusing on health a lot lately. That's one thing. Anyway, we're here about video games today. A few days ago, I picked up Tokyo Xanadu EX Plus. Well, we all know this is a Falcom game that was localized by Axis Games. I have the PS4 version. I've been playing this for the last few days. I had it a little before it came out, let me be honest. But this is a fantastic port. Oh man, I gotta get that fixed. ADHD. Anyway, so it's a fantastic port. I mean, obviously the Nintendo Switch is on the tail end of its life cycle, but I feel like there's just such a variety of games coming out, and one of the big things is that audiences that maybe didn't have the PS4 or the 360 are being reintroduced to things, right? So this is a cool one. I was playing it. I put like 4 hours and I didn't know what the heck I was doing. But I felt like it was a good allocation of my time. So I am really enjoying this. If you want to hear more about it, I can definitely give you that. There's billions of videos online about this. The game's been out since the Vita days, but good one to own for the Switch. Whoa, another thing that I've been loving to focus on is really niche games. And this one I bought digitally, but then I found out that Pixel made a physical version. And this is, whoa, we're losing focus here. What a wonderful adventure. That is not the name of the game. I will put it in the comments at some point, because it's a racer. It's a fun little score chasing racer with magical girls and stuff, special power-ups, different racing modes. It's really a cool throwback. I really appreciated something like this. And that's what I like kind of owning at the tail end of my Switch collection journey. I don't know what to do. A lot of people, they try to go for full sets. That's going to be impossible with the system unless you're freaking loaded and very resourceful. But hey, some people probably do it. I know a lot of guys and the gals in the collector community who do it. One Piece Odyssey. Whoa. Deluxe edition. Deluxe it is. This is a very, very fun little RPG. It's Bandai Namco published. Obviously, it was ready for the PS5, I believe the Series X and Steam. What's cool about this game is the battle system's actually really entertaining. And the story in itself is pretty self-contained in the One Piece universe. But I do recommend you do watch a few seasons, or a few, just to know the characters, really. Or watch a video, kind of a retrospective if you want. Inlay art, none. But a cartridge, there you go. But very good port. I'm crazy about ports. Maybe I'll make a video with some of my favorite Switch ports, because some of these are excellent. My goodness. And I have a few in this little pile that I sometimes just randomly take out and just want to talk about. Yeah, this one runs well in handheld mode, a little bit of jaggies, but then docked, it improves significantly. So very solid release, very good game. Look it up online. If you want me to talk about it more, I put a few more hours into it. I did beat the PS5 version, but what I love, what they do with Nintendo, when they release their games later and they're like, this can't be ported, no way. Of course, Bandai Namco goes, hey, here you go. Same thing with Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and another game that's actually in this pile here. It's the deluxe edition. All the DLC is on the cart. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to go anywhere. You don't have to do nothing. Have fun. Trails from Daybreak. Oh my god. This is a really, really good game. Really good series. What I'm seeing in this game is an evolution of RPG battle systems, and I really, really enjoy this series, even though I'm not fully caught up because of how fragmented everything is, right? But I think eventually Nintendo will get all of these on their system. Except for 1 and 2, Trails of Cold Steel 1 and 2, because Xseed has the rights to those. These are NIS. So the Xseed physicals are available, but they're in Japanese, Chinese, maybe Korean, not sure. But there's been a concerted effort to bring a lot of these back to the Switch. So we got Trails 3, 4, Daybreak, Azure, Zero. My God, you know them all. Google it. Come on. Ace Combat 7. Now this is very, very exciting. And most of you are like, what? Ace Combat 7? This came out like so long ago. Who cares, right? What is cool about Ace Combat 7 is, first of all, it's a fantastic game. It's a deluxe edition. Comes with DLC. I got this from Play Asia. So there's different cover variants. I know the one in Europe has like their rating symbol there. This one doesn't. Again, this, and if you look at Digital Foundry or even just play the damn game yourself, the port is fantastic. It's being compared to like the Series S, you know. The game itself is very entertaining. It's very immersive. You can really get lost if you like this type of stuff. It's not a sim, but there's elements of, upgrading your plane. This has a lot of DLC with it, but there is tons more that you can buy, like the Top Gun DLC, all types of stuff. So I really recommend this. There's so much to be said about getting these games on the Switch and physically, really reintroducing some of these classic games onto a platform that is new to a lot of people. So I really appreciate what Bandai Namco has done here. So I'm really glad to own that one. Love. I probably talked about this, you know. These are some very popular visual novels. They're pretty wacky, but pretty deep also. I've gotten through Muv-Luv. There is Muv-Luv Alternative. There is, I'm not finished with the game yet. Net, right? It's a visual novel. There are some branching paths. It's pretty funny, quirky. The Switch version is very cool because it's optimized a bit. I do have them for Steam, but again, physically, it's great to own. It's in English, subs, not dubbed. I love owning stuff like this. Look at this. alcohol, a little knife, all those warnings on your CROD rating. Yeah, this game is not for kids. There is a lot of themes in this that you'll be like, whoa, that's nuts. But look it up. I can do retrospectives on these, but brevity is sometimes good. Curiosity is good. Look it up yourselves. I thought this game was awesome. And I picked it up recently from PlayAsia. I was sitting on this for a while. Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender Action. I know Limited Run came out with their own flavor of this game. And flavor, it's the same game. It's just different cover. It's limited. You can get this still on PlayAsia. I got it for like $20 on a sale. I don't know if it's still on sale, but check it out. Why not? Do it. The inlay art is really cool. It's a very relaxing game. Look at that. It just pops out, So this game, basically, you are a bartender. You have to mix drinks, you talk to people, you do tons of fun stuff. It's a visual novel type game with some sim elements in there. Definitely check it out. Try to pick up the physical if it's on sale, or just get it digitally. Just play the games. They're good. This one, I was just intrigued by it. Princess Maker 2 Regeneration. I know old Japanese, PCs, they had a bunch of crazy games. And this was one of them. This is a series that came out. I think there were several iterations of this, and this is kind of like the definitive version, right? Comes with this little book here with stuff that I can't read, but guess what? It's all in English, so who cares? It's amazing. Basically, you are a guy raising a little girl to be a princess, but what you do in the game affects the outcome of her life. So it's very text heavy. There's some remastered artwork. Really one that's cool to own because it's just such a unique game. Like, you just don't know if something like this will be available ever again, at least in a physical form. You can get this game digitally, of course. No one's stopping you. But if you get the opportunity, really, prices in, PlayAsia and Japan are generally low. Just go to their website and see, like, some of these, multi-language Asia releases have gone down significantly. I buy them in bundles, or sometimes I just get them just as I see them. Bad habits, but we can talk about that later. This one, Gnosia. So this game was for the Vita, I believe, and all my friends are like, play this game. Oh my god, you got to play this game. And I was like, why? Look, it's a visual novel. What's so special about it? Look how cool that looks, by the way. It's not fully a visual novel. It's kind of a sim mixed with the visual novel. So this is insane, right? So basically, from what I'll say, I haven't gone through every single loop and everything like that. You're on a spaceship with a bunch of different people, and Gnosia, I hope I'm saying that right. It's like that Italian dish, gnocchi. I like it. It's yummy. Too much carbs, but I still eat it every now and then. But if you could read Japanese, you'd know what they're saying, right? The character art is fantastic. So you're on a ship, and basically these Gnosia are disgusting, vile aliens who inhabit your crew members. It's almost like Among Us, except with cool looking waifus and aliens and stuff like that. But you have to kind of like make sure that You're paying attention to all the roles that people have and the story elements, and as you move on, you can gain levels. It is really, really cool, actually. I was very surprised at this, but then, some people who I pretty much trust on every single title said, "Why aren't you playing this?" So this was the only physical version for PS5 that has English. The one on the Switch does not have English. I do collect PS5 games too. I love Sony. Well, I love Nintendo. I love them all. Love? What is love? What is love? Anyway, you know what I mean. So that's the only PS5 one featured, even though there's other stuff. I believe in some sort of brevity, open to discussion. But so that's how I've been collecting lately. I I find it interesting that lately there's been nothing to truly excite me to the point where I'm like, whoa, I gotta get this game. There's a big boom of games from Korea and China. There's the China Hero Project, there's the India Hero Project. I'd love to see a game out of India. There's Raji. Um, that was actually pretty good. And I'm hoping the dev comes out with some follow up to that. Um, Achival Singh, very, very nice guy. So, what I'm trying to say is that there's been a lot of negative discourse in gaming lately. You just go onto Twitter, oh God, Game Pass has increased their prices. Oh, why isn't my favorite game on my platform? It's very tiring, to be honest. And understand that there's so many debates and things going on. I feel like we're forgetting to enjoy games. Like, what are we doing here? Why are we just arguing about something instead of just enjoying it? I understand. There's so many different movements. You go onto Twitter, especially me, I follow like different things. I used to be gaming only. Now I'm in a little bit into the combat sports stuff, and oh man, everything is toxic. Obviously, there's many bright spots in there. People who genuinely love uh, the medium. They love what gaming is, what it represents, and they have a good outlook on the future. I think, I think, monetization has become a big thing in gaming because budgets are bloated. These are small titles. These are things that these are all indie games. So this one, well, it's a visual novel. It's in its own place. This is a big title. Obviously, these in the JRPG world, yeah, this is huge. Not really. This one, none of you will probably even know what the hell this is. And this one is just one of those hidden gems, but those things bring me joy. So you have to kind of find that center, the thing that brings you joy, and really steer yourself away from that negative discourse. I think that's what ruins anything for us, especially in the gaming space, but also in other aspects of our lives. We focus on the negative so much that we're losing sight of our goals. We're losing sight of everything else because we're so entrenched in, oh God, this game isn't for my platform. Oh God, it's not 60 frames per second. Oh God, this hardware is underpowered. This LLWL. Oh God, you know what I mean. But you have to ring that all in, because you really have to understand that this medium was made to enjoy. There's art to it, especially in the indie space, even the AAA space. Companies are trying. There's companies that are not trying. So let me know what you think, about all of this. Maybe it's just I use games to start a broader discussion. If you like that, why don't you just like it with a little thumb clicky thing and subscribe? And then maybe I'll start editing and make these things more fantastic. In the meantime, this is all you're gonna get. Just kidding. I hope everyone has a fantastic day, evening, whatever you're doing. Enjoy what you do, have fun doing it, and keep yourself healthy physically and mentally. Peace out, folks.